Got AAU basketball coming to you from the MSJ Common Avenue Gym in the Buggiani tournament. And we have the Southern Maine Explosion taking on the Thunderbirds in the blue uniforms. And this is going to be fun to watch. This Thunderbird squad, I got to see them last year, and they are a very talented, well-coached, very good team. Now I'll go through their whole rosters for you. There's a basket. Yeah, and the Explosion. One thing about the AAU tournaments, you get all the cool uniforms and cool names. The Southern Maine Explosion, and that's what that was right there. That was an explosion to the hole. It's 2-0. Thunderbirds with the lead, and there's a long pass up ahead, and literally off the head of one of the teammates. And that's Bowen, Marissa Bowen, number 3. That was so impressive last year, and the whole team is. But can you see some pressure down the back court? You should see this the whole game. And as timeouts come and the fouls start to happen and the clock stops, I'll be able to read the rosters to you in their entirety, and I promise to do that. And that's going to be the first foul of the game, as the whistle will stop the clock with 15:07 to go. You play 16-minute halves. And the foul called on Megan Ballard. Ballard called for the foul. That'll be her first personal, obviously the team's first. The inbounds pass from Southern Maine, and they'll go to the hole. It's no good. And the rebound controlled by number 44, Rachel Wright. Wright will get the ball out to Bowen. Bowen with a quick push down the floor, and offensive putback, no good. Fight for the rebound. No, everything but the basket. That was Turgeon that took the shot. And that was Mary Kate Turgeon. There's a couple Turgeons out there. That was Mary Kate, and this will be Bowen taking the ball out of bounds. Again, it's very obvious already when you watch the first couple minutes here, or the first minute of this game. It's tempo, push up tempo game, push the ball by the Thunderbirds, and then pressure defense to create turnovers to lead to easier baskets. Look at the ball handling skill by Bowen. She was so much fun last year to watch. The whole team was. That's another offensive rebound, and should we do it again? Another offensive rebound. Those shots, believe me, they'll wear down an opponent, and they will start to drop in the second half. As Ballard will crash to the floor, and she appears to be okay, and she'll pop back up, and Wright will pressure the ball, number 44, as the Southern Maine Explosion trying to withstand the opening minutes here of the Thunderbird pressure. Again, it's the Buggiani AAU basketball tournament, held at many locations throughout Rutland County, and this one happens to be at MSJ's Common Avenue Gym. And boy, Ballard reaching, got a hand on the ball. They almost came up with the steal. And again, the light blue uniforms are the Thunderbirds. There's an offensive putback and the basket. Nifty shot by Maine. Again, Southern Maine called the Explosion. Bowen in a 2-2 game will bring the basketball down. Yeah, she might travel. Yeah. And they're going to have number 15 take the ball out of bounds, Morgan Rennie. Direct them. And she'll easily get the ball into play, and they'll work it in the front court. Actually, at the three-point arc, to hit the trailer. There's the ball fake, gets to the free throw line. Ballard kept her feet moving defensively, never gave up the spot. That's Turgeon there. And again, it's a man-to-man defense. You'll see a lot of different looks from this Thunderbird team as far as zone man, zone press, all kinds of different looks. And that's deflected inside, and the turnover is saved by Bowen. She'll throw the ball into bounds. Comes down to Wright. She's looking for Turgeon, and goes out of bounds. I'm just not sure off from who. Bodies flying, hitting the floor. People getting up now, and well, that looked like the storm we went through Rutland a couple weeks ago. Whoa. That's Wright pressuring the inbounds pass. Again, don't want to get the 5 count. Don't want to get the 5 count. They did. 5-second count. What a great job defensively. And Bowen will take the ball out of bounds on the baseline underneath their own basket. The Thunderbirds will get it into right back to Bowen. She'll put it up, and no. Rebound on the fadeaway, left it shy. There's another putback, no good. But I tell you what, they're owning the glass. There's a foul. They're owning the glass. That's Julia Bazzaro, number 43. That got the 3rd offensive rebound in that sequence of plays. Put it up and drew the foul, and she'll be at the line for a couple free throws. At the scorers table is Megan Carroll and Emily Schatz to check in for the Southern Maine Explosion. And right now, if you had to look at the score and say, oh, 2-2, it's pretty even. The play's been dominated by the Thunderbirds. They just haven't converted bunnies. More free throws. There's another offensive rebound, and this time it's cashed in by Wright. And she'll make it 4-2, the Thunderbirds. And the trap didn't quite get there in time. They were able to throw back to the middle of the floor. There's the crossover, there's the screen, and on the baseline, I think she lost it out of bounds off from herself. That was Carol with the basketball, and then it will go out of play, and this will be Bowen bringing the ball into Turgeon. Turgeon with a touch-up will go back to Bowen. No pressure in the backcourt, and they'll pick up at midcourt defensively, so they're Maine in the black uniforms, the Thunderbirds in those light blue uniforms. Bowen with the pick and roll. And right, nope, everything but the bucket. Beautiful execution of the play though on the screen roll, the pick and roll, or whatever your version is you call it. But it was well executed. And one big advantage too, besides having so much talent and a good coaching staff, is that this group of Thunderbirds, I think this is the U12 group, they played together for quite a while. They're very used to each other out there, you know. They look, and they'll bring the ball back, and good patience here by Southern Maine. Yeah. I don't think they want to play into the hands tempo-wise, and that's going to be off from Carroll out of bounds. Emmy O'Rourke coming in, and Murphy, number 22. So Katrina Murphy, 22, in the ball game with Emmy O'Rourke for the Thunderbirds. But I think tempo, you're going to see the Thunderbirds want to really push it up and down the floor. Oh, nice pass, nice catch, and Turgeon with the bucket. But I don't think Southern Maine wants to get in that run and gun style game. They want to have longer time of possessions, limit the touches the other way around for the Thunderbirds. Roy Wright with a good job. Look at those feet move on defense. Yeah, and they're playing a high post offense right now. And they had a little space at first, and they didn't take the opportunity. There was a O'Rourke there defensively. Now Wright will take away the shot. Ball knocked away by O'Rourke, taken out there by Wright. She'll find Bowen. 11:43 to go in the first half of play. And here comes the Thunderbirds. They're on the attack. Turgeon goes. Now those shots are starting to find the bottom of the cylinder. Boy, see, they took away the option on that pass back. They do break the timeline, but a good job right there by Southern Maine. McConaughey had the basketball. They go baseline up, and boy, they found room to get the shot off, and the ball will be taken over by Southern Maine. Bowen came in and knocked the ball away. Bowen by herself, looking for a teammate, puts the left-handed runner up. No good. Wright with the rebound, gets it. Rachel Wright just dominating the boards right now. Now she'll be on the inbounds pass, and we're going to have a Southern Maine timeout. Yeah, and we will follow the Thunderbirds' order. Their head coach, Joe Bizzarro, will zip in here on the Zoom lens, and yeah, let me read the roster to you real quick, okay? There we go. I had to sign up my camera. But we have Marissa Bowen is number 3 for the Thunderbirds in the light blue uniforms. Courtney Lancourt's 5. Sarah Massaroni is number 10. Megan Ballard 13. Megan Taylor is 14. Alyssa Turgeon is number 15. Mary Kate Turgeon is number 20. Katrina Murphy's 22. Emily Sharnock is 25. Kate Camden is 30. Emmy O'Rourke 33. Julia Bizzarro is 43. And Rachel Wright is 44. And we are at 10:52 to go in the first half of action in this AAU basketball game. And the Thunderbirds are up 10-2, 10:52 on the clock, and they've done it by just being relentless. Actually, they are just a dynamite-looking team. Now, I'm sure. Now, I used to watch Dr. Bo's Christ the King teams and CYO teams that were just phenomenal to watch. This team really reminds me a lot of that style of playing, coaching style, and the athletes. They're so talented. But wouldn't it be cool if they could stay together through wherever they choose to go to high school as a team? Just imagine how dominant a team that would be. You won't see it though. Kids will move away or go to different high schools. And that's a nice drive. Didn't happen, but really good penetration by number 1, McConaughey. And her first name is, I believe it's pronounced Michaela McConaughey, but she drove the basket through the paint, did a nifty little shot, and just didn't drop for her. That's right with the basketball, and this time they didn't. They followed the cutter through, and O'Rourke created space, backed up, took the shot, followed her shot up, tipped it, got it to a teammate. I believe it's Wright down there, and the ball will go out of bounds. There's Kate Camden in the ball game for the Thunderbirds. And I saw another person come in. I just got to find her. Oh, Alyssa Turgeon came in, number 15. Okay. So it'll be blue basketball, and they'll have it underneath their own basket on the baseline. They set the box formation up. They look for O'Rourke. She came in and her shot blocked. Yeah, out of bounds. Nice block on the shot. And Murphy will take the ball out of bounds, number 22. And she's looking. She was looking for Turgeon, and the ball slapped away from her. So a good defensive stand here by Southern Maine on these sequence of inbounds plays. 20, Tori Stewart coming in for Southern Maine. And there's the steal, and they've got an open court up ahead of her. And boy, I tell you what, Murphy made up some ground, and I think that really altered the shot. Murphy, going the length of the court with closing speed, did not touch the shot, but just their presence there and her footsteps in the ear of the Southern Maine player might have contributed in the missed layup. Travel. Yeah. Kate Cannon will bring the ball into play to Murphy. Now Cannon will bring the ball up herself. No pressure in the backcourt for Cannon, and she gets to the arc, and she'll go to the right side. She didn't let the screen develop, and she'll bring the ball back to Murphy, and then the cut by Cannon, and the shot. She kind of lost her balance, and the shot right there was blocked from behind. And Turgeon with the jump ball. Look at the bodies on the floor. Good hustle by both teams. And yeah, Murphy's going to have to wait. They're going to bring subs into the ball game. There'll be Charnock, number 25, coming in for Mary Kate Turgeon, number 20. So Charnock's first chance to get in the basketball game. And they'll come up to Alyssa Turgeon. She'll stay in, number 15. Nice catch by Cannon. Cannon will wheel toward the baseline, and that again was blocked. Ball slapped out, picked up by the Thunderbirds. That's Charnock, 25, and she'll go back to Camden. Camden with the bump, and yeah, they're letting them play physical, but they're going to call that, and there'll be Stephanie Guay with it. So it'll be side out to the Thunderbirds with the basketball, and they looking. They'll come into Murphy. Nice job by Murphy of using her body to shield off the defender. Running jump shot, no good, and the ball slapped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Thunderbirds. As Turgeon kept space, Alyssa Turgeon kept space between her and the other rebounder, and just used her reach advantage to go over and get a hand on the ball. The catch, the shot, the basket. That was Camden that drained that. And they'll spin away from the pressure and actually have some court to work with. Long pass front court. They'll go to the hole and might have been partially blocked. They'll go to the fight for the ball, and this time the arrow will favor the Southern Maine Explosion squad in those black uniforms. Pass, coming, we're going to push on Murphy, and nice sportsmanship there. She'll help the Southern Maine player up, which is Allie Braley. And it's going to be a nice ball fake and a good recovery by Murphy. Got a block on the shot when it looked like she was beat. Alyssa Turgeon looking to outlet the ball to Cannon, and now the defense will peel back, and Cannon with the quick push down the middle of the floor gets between circles and then lobs the ball down to O'Rourke. She'll wheel to the basket, and the offensive rebound once on the floor to the hole. No good. Rebound tipped around, got a foul. But I'll tell you one statistic that they're going to look at, it's going to be just right there, is going to be the rebounding, both offensively and defensively, by the Thunderbirds. They have gotten on the glass and gotten the job done. They'll be able to break the press against Murphy, who again got picked off. Look at the defensive switch though. O'Rourke came up, stepped up, and that's a basket. 12-4, nice drive down the baseline, and the soft little running one-hander makes it 12-4. The Thunderbirds U12 squad with the lead over Southern Maine Explosion. Okay, I was just waiting for the call. So Alyssa Turgeon called for the illegal screen, and now we'll give Southern Maine back the basketball. And don't forget, no lead is safe here in basketball, any sport, but the game I had just completed, the Maine Miracle was playing a Rutland Wildcats team, was trailing by 14 at halftime, came back to win the game by, I think, 7 or 8. Camden. Boy, they've got some ball handlers on this Thunderbird team, this U12 team too. I mean, they can really handled the ball extremely well. That's a takeaway. Nice defensive play. Here's the push the other way. Murphy, Camden, both there, and it's a matter of who's going to get the foul. And by Camden's reaction, it might be on her. No, it's going to be Murphy. Camden was just upset. So in a 12-4 game, Thunderbirds with the lead with 7:43 to go. Southern Maine will be at the line in the first half of play, and that shot's perfect. That's Katie Duncan with a nice-looking free throw. Massaroni, number 10, coming into the basketball game for the Thunderbirds, along with Lancourt, number 5. Good patience, long look, shot up, and boy, 2 good-looking free throws. And again, you know, Southern Maine can look at that scoreboard and see they're only down 6 points. So they really have to be very pleased with the buzz that the Thunderbirds came out with. But the fact they're only down 6 points, that's Turgeon that will hand the ball off to Lancourt, and she'll work it back to the logo here at midcourt. And her pass was tipped, still gets to O'Rourke. There's the cut to the basket, and oh, the offensive rebound, yes. Yeah, Alyssa Turgeon moving toward the hole. Didn't get the layup to go, but she got the follow-up shot. And again, different looking press this time as Southern Maine much easier into the front court this time. Massaroni on the defense, and the basket by Southern Maine. 14-8 now, and Lancourt again will get right on the left side here, work off the screen set by Massaroni. And they're trying to get the ball down inside, and we're going to have a kick, defensive kick called as they're looking for O'Rourke. Okay, we got a timeout called by Coach Bizzarro. And I will come on out and be a good time to read that roster again for you for the Thunderbirds. Marissa Bowen is number 3. Courtney Lancourt is 5. Sarah Massaroni is 10. 13 is Megan Ballard. Megan Taylor, 14. Alyssa Turgeon is number 15. Mary Kate Turgeon is 20. Katrina Murphy, 22. Emily Charnock, 25. Kate Camden, 30. Emmy O'Rourke, 33. Julia Bizzarro, 43. And actually, I think she was at the scores table going to check in for the Thunderbirds. And Rachel Wright, 44. It's 14-8. The Thunderbirds would lead in this U12 basketball game from the Bougiani Thunderbird tournament. And 6:52 left to go in the first half of play. 5 team fouls on the Thunderbirds, 2 on Southern Maine. Explosion wearing the black uniforms with the red numbers, and that's just about all the information I have to tell you. That's probably too much information. And I just got to find the basketball. There we go. Usually if you can find the ref, you can find the basketball. And Lancourt will take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. And Bizzarro did check in, number 43, along with Rachel Wright, 44. 5 seconds. Yep. And I'll tell you, that's the kind of thing that makes the coach take his hat off. You just came out of a timeout that you called and didn't get the ball in the play. But they're young, they're absorb knowledge like sponges, and they're a good-looking team, and they'll remember that. Oh, all the way in, and oh, good drive, no points. Rebound comes back out to Southern Maine, kind of. Yep, good hustle. They'll wheel toward the hole, and then the defense was there to stop them. No, basket. 14-10, and Lancourt needs some help as they got the trap going in the back court. Massaroni to the front. Long pass, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, last touch by Southern Maine. It'll be Thunderbird basketball. 22. And it'll be Lancourt near the corner here of the Common Avenue gym. Gets it into Rachel Wright. Right to Charnock, back to Massaroni. You know, slow it down and run a half-court set. Now, the score is only 4 points apart, and don't forget, one reason is because Southern Maine was able to slow the tempo down. You haven't seen a lot of running gun basketball or long passes or quick breaks. It's been half-court sets. Wright with the touch, free throw line, no. Long rebound, 5-4, and I think Wright's going to get the foul. Yeah, Wright with the push from behind is the call, and that will give Southern Maine the basketball. With 5:54 to go in the first half of play, and Wright will pressure the inbounds pass, and he will get it in. That's Lancourt now there defensively. Nice job of splitting the defense and getting into the front court. There's the ball along the baseline. Up, short, no good. Up again, and tipped around. Lancourt will end up with the basketball for the Thunderbirds. Has her pass tipped, and it'll go out of bounds. It's going to be Southern Maine basketball. Okay, now, yeah, gonna have, okay, I gotta catch up to the subs. Bowen, number 3 is coming in, Ballard 13, and then Mary Kate Turgeon, number 20, all in the basketball game for the Thunderbirds. Okay, we're there. Bizarro stays in the basketball game. And right, okay, gotcha. Southern Maine with the ball, down just 4 with 5:39 to go. They'll step, fire off the glass and in. Oh my goodness, what a big time shot that was. That was Richardson with the shot. Bowen now into the front court. We'll get it to Ballard. Ballard all the way down. Nobody stopped her. She took the shot, followed it up, got her own rebound, left that short. Rebound will come down to Maine. 14-12. Chance for a tie by Southern Maine. There's a long outlet pass on the floor. One dribble up and tie game. 14 all. Southern Maine's team is called the Explosion, and that's what they've done in the last few minutes. They've exploded and tied the game up at 14. There's the pickoff and into the front court on the pass. Richardson will go down low with the bucket and get a foul called. And that'll be Mary Kate Turgeon called for the blocking foul, and that will be possession foul. Nope, I didn't look at the clock. So 1-1 they say, okay. Okay, I was just waiting to see who's taking the shots, but it's going to be number 21, Stephanie Gue out there. G-U-A, and I'll check on that because I don't think I'm saying that right. Got it, and that's the first lead of the game for Southern Maine. They got 15-14. And on the second shot, she shows that same good patience, eyes the basket, and is got them both. Boy, Southern Maine shooting free throws. Remember earlier in this half, they had free throws, shooting very well. Bowen will get the ball back from Ballard, and now Bowen into the front court. Bowen will get the ball back, nowhere to get the shot off, and then she'll find Ballard. Ballard with the dribble back to the top of the three-point arc, wants to dump the ball inside, nothing happening there. Bowen, great pass, and left it on the rim. Rebound will come down Southern Maine. So they worked the ball down in deep, just didn't convert the shots, and nice chase down by Richardson. That's a long shot, and it's in. Oh, number 15, Rennie will make it 18-14, Southern Maine with the lead. And the shooting percentage here for Southern Maine has spiked. Oh, beautiful. What a job getting the pass here by Bowen, but the cut by Mary Kate Turgeon was just high school level. Beautiful. In the paint, the pivot, the shot, around the rim, no good. The rebound will come down, be controlled by Mary Kate Turgeon. She'll give it off to Bowen. 18-16, looking for the tie. Tied at 18. That was Bizarro, Julia Bizarro with the basket. And I'll tell you what, both teams really benefiting now from the up-tempo. And the ball slapped out of bounds, and it's going to be last touched by number 11, Katie Duncan. So Bowen with some last-minute instructions from their head coach, Joey Bizarro, and 18-18 the score. Bowen pushes the ball. Oh, great hands by Turgeon. She'll stop and got on the edge of the paint, kicked it back to Bowen. Her shot's off the mark. Battle for the rebound. That was Bizarro. They got a hand on it, and that's going to be a Paul McCary, and ball will go back over to the Thunderbirds. And it'll be Bowen that will set the play up. She'll bring the ball into play and find Wright. Wright pop free, and we'll give the ball back to Bowen. She's at the right elbow. She'll dump it down inside to Turgeon. She'll turn fire hard off the glass. Ball will go off from Bizarro's hands, out of bounds, and it'll be Southern Maine basketball. And we are down to just 3:19 to go in this first half of play. They play 16-minute halves and OT if necessary. And that'll just go back to Southern Maine. Nice catch. They came back to meet the ball, and that was Richardson, I believe, number 31. Open from the free throw line, had a good look. Richardson up, can't convert the rebound into points. The rebound will be controlled this time by the Thunderbirds. Nice dancing without the travel by Mary Kate Turgeon, and she did some pivoting down there. And Wright lost it off her hip, will bring the ball back to Bowen, and she'll slow it down. 2:54 to go. Bowen looking for a little crease to penetrate. Her pass back was knocked out of bounds by Southern Maine's Megan Carroll. Yeah, so Bowen will have to put the brakes on for a second as they'll bring in McConaughey back in the game for Southern Maine. They'll lob it down inside and picked off. They're looking down inside for Turgeon. Here comes Richardson. No, it rolled around the rim, not in. Rebound kept alive, knocked free, and jump ball right battling Carroll. And it's going to be blue basketball, be Thunderbird basketball. Now pressure in the back court, and they need Ballard to come back and help out, and Bowen will get the pass back from Ballard. Bowen stops and starts and accelerates and looks for the screen. Had the baseline taken away because of the good defensive switch off, and tied up. Turgeon was tied up, and it's going to be Southern Maine basketball. Yeah, that's right on the denial, trying to stop the pass from coming in bounds, number 44, and she did just that. She slapped the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Morgan Rennie again getting set to get the ball in bounds, and she does. Goes to Carroll. Carroll with Bowen on her defensively, and it's going to be a carry. Yeah, that was two fast players going full tilt, and the ball just came up and she carried it, and it's going to become Thunderbird basketball. Mary Kate Turgeon with the touch-up will go back to Bowen. 18-18 the score. First half action, Julia Bizzarro with the catch, had the pass, or her ball, she held the ball, but got knocked away from behind by a defensive player by Southern Maine. And on the putback, we have a foul called. That's Richardson called for the foul, and Bizzarro going to the line. And going to leave it a little short. And we have number 20 coming in the ball game. That's Tori Stewart for Southern Maine, along with Allie Braley. And that shot won't happen either. Comes right into Turgeon, and she's quick hands, quick thinking. Caught the ball and put it right back in off the glass off the missed free throw. So Mary Kate Turgeon will make it 20-18, the Thunderbirds. They'll get to the elbow and be sealed off. They'll just come around, and I'll tell you what, Southern Maine's really found their stride here. They started off a little lethargic, and they've kind of got into the rhythm of the game now. Quick passing, quick cuts, a lot of good screens, good moving. Ball fake, drive, no finish though. Everything but the basket. Great job. Put up on the takeaway. The rebound will come down. Tie game, 20-all. That's relentless. And Bowen chased down the loose ball, gave it to Mary Kate Turgeon, and now Bowen will have the basketball with 1:18 to go in the 2020 first half of action in this AAU basketball game. And Ballard was fouled on a good hustle play by Braley. That we're going to have a Thunderbirds timeout. And I believe that's it for him for timeouts. And of course, Joey Bizzarro played basketball here for MSA many years ago, but the head coach for the Thunderbirds U12 squad. He's got on his roster Marissa Bowen, number 3, Courtney Landcore, 5, Sarah Massaroni, number 10, Megan Ballard, 13, Megan Taylor, 14, Alyssa Turgeon is number 15, Mary Kate Turgeon is number 20, Katrina Murphy, number 22, Emily Charnock, 25, Kate Candon, number 30, Emmy O'Rourke is 33, Julia Bizzarro, 43, and Rachel Wright, 44. And then Southern Maine will swing it over, and there they are. And I want to get the official roster. Got Allie Braley, number 3, number 5 is Megan Carroll, Katie Duncan's 11, Morgan Rennie is 15, Tori Stewart 20, 21 is Stephanie Guay, and again that's G-U-A-Y. Susie Moore is 25, Katie Richardson's 31, Emily Schatz 33, and Michaela McConaughey is number 1. And that will be blue basketball. They called the timeout, the Thunderbirds did. They're looking to get the ball in play, and they do easily get it into Bowen with 1:10 to go on the clock now. Bowen keeping that dribble alive. Got to advance the ball, or she's going to get the 5-second count. Yeah. Yeah, and that, again, is remember the last timeout the Thunderbirds had? They turned the ball over it. Well, they did it there after timeout, a 5-second count. That's, of course, in Southern Maine, that's great defense by Southern Maine. Bowen reached, almost got the steal, and They had McConaughey with the ball, and now they'll just whir. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, she knew it. She's upset with herself. That's Rennie that had the ball, dribble come up, and palm or a carry, whatever you want to call it, but it'll be a turnover. 20-20 the score with 52 seconds to go. Murphy back in the ballgame, number 22 for the Thunderbirds, along with Bowen. Bowen with the give and go, open, stops, and drains it. The assist went to Pizarro. And Bowen with the basket makes it 22-20. The Thunderbirds U12 squad recapturing the lead. And it's gone back and forth. It's been a very good first half of basketball. Offensive rebound. Richardson's got it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Murphy that got 2-0. It's Turgeon that got the foul. But I need the number. There we go. Turnaround number 33. Emily Schatz at the line. She got the offensive rebound. She got fouled, and she's got a chance to get some points from the free throw line. Now, I'm unofficial, but that's 5 straight free throws made by Southern Maine. Make it 6, 22 all. Plenty of time, 24 seconds to go in the half. Tied at 22. Right with the basketball, turns, gets inside the free throw line. Got to get out of the paint. 3-second call, yep. See the defense really helped out each other there. They once she killed the dribble, they pressured her, but they took away all her passing options by staying tight with their man. That's Murphy back there defensively, and she reached in, slapped the ball away. Southern Maine will lose possession with 8.2 seconds to go. It's on that far side of the gym. That's why I had to wait and see what the official said. And they have Murphy with a touch-up. Mary-Kate Turgeon also is back there, but this is Marissa Bowen with the basketball. Her pass down to Mary-Kate Turgeon to the hole at the buzzer, and that's going to be the go-ahead basket at the half by Mary-Kate Turgeon. It is 24-22, the Thunderbirds with the lead in this U12 basketball game. As you can see, it's going to be blue basketball, Thunderbird basketball as we start here in the second half of play with a 24-22 score. And that's Camden with the basketball. Murphy brought it into play, and they're looking to get the ball down inside. On a steal to the hole, up and converts it. We're tied. Good games developed here, and this is going to be a dandy of a finish. And that's Murphy, got close to the sideline, close to the backcourt. Right, up, and off the glass and in. Oh, Wright turns, Rachel Wright. Big time move right there. And Southern Maine, I was listening to their huddle during halftime. I'm a very confident sounding group. I love to listen to them talk. And there's a foul on the play on the floor prior to the shot. And I believe it's going to be Mary-Kate Turgeon. Yeah, so Turgeon will pick up the foul, and they'll be the first foul of the second half. Her first foul of the second half, obviously. And the line play being ran by Southern Maine. There's the kick out, the screen, the set. It's called the wall, actually. The missed shot off the open look, the ball on the floor, scramble for it, and it ends up in Richardson's hands, and her pass is going to be corralled back to Richardson. She'll ball fake, bring the ball back down. They'll reset the offense, tipped by Turgeon, and she's going to go, oh, what a set of breaks she has. Gets her own missed shot and converts it. To go full throttle and then stop on a dime like Turgeon just did without the travel. Pretty athletic move. There's the ball fake, nowhere to get the shot off. They'll work it back up top. Southern Maine explosion in the black uniforms. U12 taking on the Thunderbirds in the blue uniforms. U12 going to push from behind as O'Rourke was fouled. And it's going to be Emmy O'Rourke with a great box out there, number 33, and Murphy will bring the ball into play. Camden in the backcourt, and we got a whistle. Yeah, they're going to bring Ballard in for Mary-Kate Turgeon. It's a Thunderbird sub. Yeah, and here comes the press now by Southern Maine. Camden came back, got the basketball. Camden in the front court. Camden wants to kick it back out for Murphy. She'll make the fake, opens up the shot, misses it, and it's going to be saved along that inline by Wright. She'll take a dribble. Now she needs some help. Brings it back to Camden. Camden will plant pivot, come to Murphy. There's the ball fake from the free throw line. The shot will go up and they're going to foul. Great passing. Okay, that's what I was waiting to see. It's on number 3, Allie Braley. And so it'll be 2 shots in a 28-24 game. Thunderbirds with the lead. They had the lead for a majority of that first half, and then a tremendous surge by Southern Maine, and they're actually able to overtake the Thunderbirds at one point. You ended up with a 24-22 halftime score. Thunderbirds with the lead, and they've gone on to score the first 5 points of the second half, and that shot will be good. The first 6 points of the second half, 30-24. And a quick push the other way by Southern Maine, and then the screen set picked up Ballard, and they'll go back, and that's a 2-point shot. No good. Rebound, Southern Maine. And I believe that was Richardson. Yeah, it was. And then Murphy with the quick hands took the ball away. And here comes Murphy after the steal. Front court, gets it to Ballard. Ballard wants to wrap the pass around. Baseline shot up, tough angle, won't drop. Rebound pop for it, comes out. Southern Maine's Richardson has it. She will break it to the elbow, stop, and once the trailer on the play will find the trailer. And now they'll reset the offense as the defense has gotten back in great position for the Thunderbirds. Oh, it opened up the baseline and a conversion. That was McConaughey that came in, and everybody seemed to have everything covered, and then everybody relaxed and turned their back, and the baseline opened up, and McConaughey just exploded to it. Camden to Murphy, 30-26, Thunderbirds. Murphy, baseline, slides along, pass, or the block shot might have actually been tipped from behind. Ball still loose on the floor, out of bounds, off from Murphy of the Thunderbirds, and Alyssa Turgeon, number 15, and Ballard, 43, coming in the basketball game, replacing O'Rourke and Wright. And it has been a hurricane style of pace here of play in the second half. There's the catch by Duncan, and boy, she got that thing under control somehow, and gets it to McConaughey. She's fouled on a drive. Great drive by McConaughey. Now, I don't know what they told her at halftime, but she is pumped up and ready to go. This is the U12 AAU basketball game. And McConaughey, good patience, takes her time, eyes the basket, and got it. Well, I'll tell you what, I think that is the 7th straight free throw that Southern Maine has made here. And I got unofficially, it's 8 in a row. And it makes it a 30-28 ball game. After the made basket, they'll be able to employ the press. There's the catch, the pass back, and Murphy. Tournaments like this are really made for teams like the Thunderbirds U12 squad because it's good competition for them. The basket by Ballard, the steal by Murphy, and the shot and the foul. And Murphy will be getting a couple free throws for her hustle or effort. That should be 32-28, yeah. And so Murphy will get it. Boy, both teams, because this is my 4th candidate, by far these are the best free throw shooting teams of the day. And they're bringing in subs now for Southern Maine. Megan Carroll coming in, and Emily Schatz coming in. 5 and 33 are their numbers, and here comes Murphy with the second shot, gets them both. 34-28, lead at 6. Ballard took away that first option, and then McConaughey, who was just come out here with a mission, found an opening. This is Duncan with the basketball, ducks underneath and got it. Oh, what a beautiful play. That's Morgan Rennie. I apologize for that. I kept calling her Duncan. It's Katie Duncan and Morgan Rennie. Nice catch by Turgeon. Alyssa Turgeon will get the ball back to Murphy. Murphy really becoming a big part here in this second half, and she'll lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be black basketball. It'll be Southern Maine with the ball. They'll get it into McConaughey. So now Murphy has a size advantage, but McConaughey has a quickness advantage right there, and that's going to be. Boy, Cannon came flying through a group of bodies and got a hand on the ball, but couldn't do anything with it because she lost her balance. And again, watch the passing now and then watch the defense. This is just classic stuff to watch on both teams. This is 2 good teams matchup. Oh, great ball fake. Opens up the shooting hand. No good. Rebound. Taken out of there by Murphy. She'll get it under control. Throw over the top to Camden. Camden will turn. See some court to work with. Brings it up over the timeline. Camden up. And that might have been tipped. Goes right into her teammate's hands, and a foul. Came right down to Bizarro, and she got fouled And it's McConaughey with the foul, and that'll be Bizarro at the line to shoot 2. That will stop the clock with 11:41 to go. It's going to be the 4th team foul, 34-30, and Bizarro's first shot will be good. Like I said, Southern Maine has gone 8 for 8 from the free throw line, and not far behind in that percentage is the Thunderbird squad, as each team doing a good job from the free throw line. That'll be a missed shot. Bizarro kept it alive, ball on the floor, and it went out of bounds off from the Thunderbirds. And Charnock has checked in the basketball game, number 25 for the Thunderbirds. Richardson, 31, back in the ball game for Southern Maine, along with Torrey Stewart, number 20. And I believe I've caught up, yep, on all the subs. Okay, we're all set to go with 11:37 to go in regulation. 35-30. U12 Thunderbirds with the light blue uniforms. Richardson up and couldn't get the conversion. Had good penetration down inside. Southern Maine will get the rebound. And that was Charnock that got in the way of any more penetration defensively there for the Thunderbirds. There's the ball fake. The pass will come back. Braley kicks, fires off the mark. Rebound, 1 and out. Bizarro will go to Bowen. Bowen now will break the press herself. Bowen over the timeline. Bowen will give the pass off on the elbow. That's going to be Charnock. She looks down inside, and it was Bowen that circled around, came on the baseline in the corner, and good defense right there, moving their feet defensively on Bowen. Charnock with the catch, and then the foul. And what happened there was number 11 for Maine, Duncan, just lost her balance, fell into Bizarro, and that became the foul. Bowen looking, brings the ball in, quick shot, no. Rebound, long rebound came off on the weak side, and Charnock got to it, number 25. To Murphy, down inside to Turgeon, and that was definitely tipped out of nowhere. Came one of the Thunderbirds to get it, and I believe Bizarro last touched it, yeah. I'll tell you, that was pretty well defended all the way around by Southern Maine. Charnock will be on the ball on the pass, and they still get the basketball inbounds, and you can see Bowen there defensively, and the ball is saved down in the corner. They lost the dribble, but they will get it up to Braley. She got to the free throw line, and that was about it. Everything else got clamped down, and the scoring that was flowing in the first half, the defenses are more dominant here in the second half. 35-30, and here's the break, up and too hard off the glass. Rebound fought for on the floor, and jump ball. It's going to stay down here with the Thunderbirds, and Marissa Bowen will take the ball out of bounds. It's Bizarro, Bowen, Turgeon, Murphy, and Charnock on the floor for the Thunderbirds right now. Murphy squares, fires, no good. Long rebound will come down and pass up ahead. Oh, and a lot of traffic. Good catch. Oh, somehow they found the open player. Got her the basketball. Megan Carroll with a catch and the shot. 35-32 now. The lead at 3 for the Thunderbirds. What an opening round for these two teams to play each other. Bowen got it outside. Landcore coming to the scorer's table to check in for the Thunderbirds. Bowen reached around and slapped the ball out of bounds, and Landcore now will be allowed to check in for the Thunderbirds, and she's going to replace Murphy, number 22. Also, right 44 coming in for Alyssa Turgeon. These are all Thunderbird changes. This is AAU basketball on Munger Vision on PEGTV, and going to have foul. Yeah, Murphy picked up the foul, and unofficially I believe it's her third. 37-32, 9:38 let's go in the second half of play. The Thunderbirds with the lead. And Allie Braley, number 3, coming in the basketball game for Southern Maine. And Ballard coming in for Murphy for the Thunderbirds. Ballard will wear number 13. Southern Maine able to get the ball in play. We're a crossover, and I believe got a travel call. Yeah, Stephanie Guay got in there and just got a little bit too much traffic and got called for the travel. And McConaughey getting set to check back in at the scorer's table, number 1 for Southern Maine. The Explosion, they're called, and been a dandy ball game. Two good clubs matched up. Oh, well anticipated. Richardson read the play, got in the passing lane, stole the basketball, brought it up court herself, gets below the free throw. Who made the block? Wright got a piece of the ball and made the block. Yeah, now McConaughey coming in. and she will replace number 21, Stephanie Quay. And it's going to be McConaughey that will bring the ball out of bounds. Bowen on, well, kind of laying off the pass, but here's the catch, and oh, she had a good pass to the basket, and the putback no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's touched everybody out there, and somehow Bizarro came down with it and found Bowen. Bowen now will just explode into the front court. Long pass goes to Lancourt to the hole, then a basket by Lancourt. 39-32, 8:51 to go in the second half of play. Richardson been a big part of Southern Maine's success here, matched up against Bizarro. Remember, Richardson had a guard on her earlier and jump ball, and now they've made a switch defensively and put a larger player, taller player on Richardson. And it'll be Bowen taking the ball out of bounds, and we'll get it into Lancourt. She also had Ballard back there with her. Lancourt killed the dribble, goes back to Bowen. She was open on the trail end of the play. That's McConaughey there trying to stay with Bowen. And her pass is taken away by McConaughey, and she's going to go over the top. And boy, it just didn't get enough juice on the pass, or she might have had an easier chance at the basket. That's a missed shot trying to bank it in. Richardson with the rebound will get it back to McConaughey. She sets, fires off the rim. Long rebound chased down on the far side by Carroll. There's the penetration, and boy, before the shot on the floor, we have a foul. That was Braley on the drive. Lancourt will be called for the foul. Bizarro taking a breather. And that's twice today that the play's been set up and worked, and twice they've missed the open shot. And that's something they got to adjust to. There's going to be a point in the game where that shot's going to work. Carroll will slap the ball out of bounds. Yeah, they got to move Bowen over to where the ball went out of bounds. Schatz, 33, coming in the basketball game for Southern Maine, along with Morgan Rennie, number 15. Now Richardson's going to take a breather. Ballard came back to meet the pass. We'll go back to Bowen, back to Ballard. Ballard on the dribble, breaks the timeline, goes to the elbow, and then she's looking for Bowen, and she'll find her between circles on the trail end of the play. 7:58 to go in the second half. All open and can't seal the deal. Ball on the floor. Emmy O'Rourke in the ball game also. 33 for the Thunderbirds. Bowen, no, those shots falling short. What a job on the board. So jump ball called or a foul? Foul. And that foul will be called on Wright, number 44, in a rebounding action. I tell you, Southern Maine fell behind early, 12-4, but since that point, this has been a dynamite club to watch. And they're playing a great team, and Lancourt on the drive. Missed the shot, but got the foul, and she should be shooting 2 at the line. And McConaughey picked up the foul, and that's going to be Lancourt at the free throw line. Her team up by 7 with 7:27 to go in the second half of play, and she's getting 2 shots here. She'll get it. I'll tell you, both teams have just shot a tremendous percentage from the free throw lines. And it's going to be off the mark there. Wright kept it alive. Emmy O'Rourke got a piece of it, but it's going to be Schatz that will get the basketball, and she's going to bring it up the floor herself. She works it on the far side of the Combine Avenue gym, gets to the baseline, turned, and Bowen was right there and literally just took the ball away. Bowen, trapped in the corner, just threw over the top to Lancourt. Her long pass is picked off, and we have a foul called on Emmy O'Rourke, I do believe. Yeah, it's on Emmy O'Rourke. We're going to have a Southern Maine timeout. Yep. So let me swing to the visitors who made the trip down from Southern Maine for the tournament. This is the Bougiani Thunderbird tournament, and they have Michaela McConaughey, number 1, Allie Braley, number 3, Megan Carroll, 5, Katie Duncan, number 11, Morgan Rennie, 15, Tori Stewart, number 20, Stephanie Guay, number 21, Susie Moore, 25, Katie Richardson, number 31, and Emily Schatz, number 33. And there's The light blue uniforms of the Thunderbirds, they have Marissa Bowen, number 3, Courtney Lancourt, 5, Sarah Massaroni, number 10, Megan Ballard, 13, Megan Taylor, 14, Alyssa Turgeon, number 15, Mary Kate Turgeon, number 20, Katrina Murphy, 22, Emily Charnock, 25, Kate Candon, 30, Emmy O'Rourke, 33, Julia Bizarro, 43, and Rachel Wright, 44. And the game reset is 7:09 on the clock, left to play in the second half. I'm looking for the official, there he is. 40-32 Thunderbirds with the lead, but Southern Maine Explosion with the basketball, and the ball was knocked away, went to Bowen. She'll lay the pass up ahead to Ballard. Ballard curls, stops, loses the ball, everybody on the floor, and I believe it's going to go Thunderbirds' way. Nope, Southern Maine's way, okay. That was a crazy play. It's go over the top of the first wall of defense and get the ball all the way into the front court. Now they can set shop up, yep. And the baseline, I believe we have a blocking foul called. 13 with the foul. That's going to be Ballard called for the foul, and the 1-on-1 now. And that's big. The 1-on-1 with a lot of time left, 6:49 to go. Now we'll send Rennie to the line, Morgan Rennie. Now, I don't want to jinx them, but they have done a brilliant job from the free throw line here, Southern Maine has. And, that's the first miss I can remember in quite a long time. Lancourt trying to get around the trap. We'll get it to Bowen. Bowen finds a lot of open court in the middle of the floor. There's the long pass up ahead. And O'Rourke fouled. Emmy O'Rourke going to the line. Now, I first met Emmy as a hockey player. She was playing hockey down at Raha, and an awful good hockey player. Then I got to see her on the basketball court, and I realized she was just a talented athlete no matter what sport she was playing. And Alyssa Turgeon will be coming in for Emmy O'Rourke, the shooter, at the next opportunity. And then number 3 coming in, Allie Braley, will be coming in for Southern Maine, and also Mary Kate Turgeon coming in, number 20. So a couple Turgeons will be coming in, and Massaroni also coming in. Now, did the ref let him make the subs? Yep. So lead at 9 at 41-32. Okay, so we're going to get set to start for real now. Yeah, they're going to let Richardson come in for Southern Maine, number 31. She's had a good break over there, and I'd be surprised to see her come out of the game again. She came back to meet that pass, and here comes Richardson. And then she looked like she's got some new fuel in her tank. She's got the basket on the drive on a slicing move along the baseline to the bucket. The coaches on both sides have managed the game extremely well. McConaughey came on against Bowen. They want to go back to Bowen on a give and go, and she just didn't get to finish. Everything well executed, and a foul on a play. And it looks like it's going to... That's on Alyssa Turgeon, and that's going to still be the 1-and-1. And I'll tell you what, that's going to be all right with Southern Maine. That stops the clock with 6:15 to go. They're only down 7, and they have a chance to score points without losing time on the clock here. So on the flip side of that, oh, actually, everybody's shooting. Okay, I was looking at the team fouls. Everybody will be shooting the rest of the way. That's perfect. Richardson drains the free throw. Makes it 41-35. Thunderbirds U12 squad over Southern Maine. And nope, rattled around. No good. Ball tip will come out. Bowen will pick it up. And Bowen, with her head up all the time, will get it up to Mary Kate Turgeon. Oh, great catch. She didn't get the shot, but I'll tell you what, she would make a great receiver in football. She has great hands. I noticed that the whole game. And they do get it in, and it's going to be McConaughey with the basketball. They kind of they gave her a little space, and she took advantage of it. She double dribbled. Yeah. She's a good little player, McConaughey also. And she's going to take a breather. She's going to come out of the game. Number 21 will take her spot, Stephanie Guay. And this is Bowen now, and she'll be matched up against Guay. Killed the dribble a little early, and Massaroni came back to help her out. Massaroni was fouled. A lot of contact, they called that. And that will be on number 15. The foul will be on Morgan Rennie. And that'll send Massaroni to the free throw line for the Thunderbirds U12 squad. And that stops the clock. 5:51 to go. Each team with 18 fouls. Lead at 6 at 41-35. Massaroni will front rim it. And Wright got to the basketball real quick. Put the shot right up, but hit the bottom of the rim. Here comes Richardson. And, oh, Bowen with a great play. And then the jump ball. Oh, Bowen just kind of ducked underneath the shoulder of Richardson and stole the basketball. And it's going to be Thunderbird ball. And Massaroni, I don't know what the Hornets were. They're going to.
The ball is already in the hands of the person out of bounds. You don't have the ball.
Okay, they're all set here. They're scolding the scorekeeper. Who's done an excellent job today. Okay, so we're good to go with 5:37 to go. And will it become, who touched it last? It's going to stay with the blue. It's going to say Thunderbird basketball. And Camden, Murphy, and Bizarro all coming in the basketball game for the Thunderbirds. And Camden's going to take Bowen's spot and bring the ball into play. Yeah. Alyssa Turgeon a little slow coming off the court. Now we have 5 Blue Thunderbirds out there. That will come into Murphy. Murphy was instrumental in the first part of the second half in helping the Thunderbirds reestablish their lead, and she had a good rest. Richardson stops, kicks it back out. No. Rebound will come down, and Mary Kate Turgeon will get the basketball. Go back to Murphy. Murphy over the timeline. Murphy into the front court. Lobs the ball down baseline to right. She'll turn fire and get it. With 5 minutes to go, it makes it a 43-35 ball game. The Thunderbirds U12 squad with the lead over the Southern Maine Explosion. And it's going to stay as Mary Kate Turgeon slapped the ball out of bounds, and it will stay with the Explosion. As Rennie was looking for Richardson, boy, and she saved it, and she double dribbled. Now they called her a travel, but whatever. It's a turnover, and again, that was the defense that created that trap down there. Camden gets the ball back to Murphy, and her pass goes to the hands of Bizarro. She's trying to use the glass, follows up her own shot and gets it. Oh, Bizarro, beautiful job. Lead back to double digits at 45-35. And a turnover, nobody touched it. It's going to be Blue basketball. Murphy will step out of bounds and bring the ball into play for the Thunderbirds. Yeah, and Camden getting in the front of the stack. I'll widen the shot out so you can watch it. And it's going to be grabbed by Camden. It was kind of an adventurous ball in bounds play, but Camden's got to get out of that paint. Shot by Wright, no good. Ball tipped around. Wright had it, lost it. It will come back to Camden. She'll turn, half hook shot, no good, and ball will end up in Richardson's hands, and I believe she's safe at second base. That's great hustle by both teams. Camden will come back in bounds. Murphy will take it out. It was last touched by Richardson of Southern Maine. You see the stack formation, and McConaughey coming back in the ball game, replacing Guay. So McConaughey number 1 for Southern Maine. Yeah, you got to look right over the shoulder like you're passing the ball in bounds. That was almost an impossible pass to complete. Oh, McConaughey. Camden, what a matchup that was. Up ahead to Wright on the breakaway. She'll set up and finish it and going to count it. I'm waiting for the ref to tell me she counted it, or he counted it. So the foul was on Carroll, number 5. No, and the shot did not count. That one did, but the one from the floor didn't, but the free throw did. 46-35. Leads Balloon to 11, and that's going to be a violation. And that with 3:52 to go on the clock. And again, Southern Maine made up a lot of space, and sometimes you get toward the end of the game and you came so hard from so far back that you just don't have enough gas to finish the job off. Plus, you're playing an outstanding team, this U12 Thunderbird squad. That right there was the defense of Mary Kate Turgeon. that created that palm, that carry right there. And Murphy will take the ball out of bounds. And it's Camden, Turgeon, Murphy, Wright, and Bizarro on the floor right now for the Thunderbirds in the light blue uniforms. It was 24-22 at halftime. The Thunderbirds with a 2-point lead. And that could be saved over in the corner by Wright. She'll turn, put it up, and she get the bounce. Nope. Offensive rebound, put back, and a foul. That was Bizarro that got to the loose ball. And she's earned herself a trip to the line for a couple of free throws as Schatz is at the scores table for Southern Maine, along with Guay, number 21. And they'll be coming in on the second shot, and that's going to be good. 47-35, a dozen-point lead, and coming out for Southern Maine will be Braley and Duncan. And that is going to be long, and Bizarro kept it alive, but it's going to come down to the hands of Schatz, and she'll slow up. When she got into the front court, she could see that the blue jerseys had all gotten back defensively. Carroll, left hand layup, foul. That was a big time move right there by Megan Carroll, number 5. And again, she's got an explosive first step. Past the defender, and she's going to get 2 shots now. That first free throw is good. Cuts the lead down to 47-36. And can't get the bounce on the second one. Bizarro will get to the basketball. Her little wraparound pass will find Murphy, and she's looking around for help, but heck, dribble it. And she gets it all the way down to the paint, edge of the paint. We'll bring it back now on top of the arc, and that's where Camden will set up, and was looking to use the glass to bank it in. It was a little strong and long, and here comes McConaughey to Guay. Can't save it, and saves the photographer out there. It's going to be blue basketball, and Camden will take it out of bounds on the baseline as we have Charnock coming in for Murphy for the Thunderbirds. So Charnock, 25, back in the basketball game. And as is Emmy O'Rourke, number 33, also back in the basketball game. Nice catch by Camden on a short fly there. Mary Kate Turgeon will turn and throw over the top of the defense. Carroll with the steal. And can't get the finish. There's the foul and the basket. The bucket's good, and McConaughey will be going to the line with a lead down to 9. Still a ton of basketball time left. 2:41 left still. Everybody's in the double bonus, and Schatz coming out of the ball game, number 33 for Southern Maine. She'll be replaced by Stewart, number 20, as McConaughey faked me out with that little warm-up thing. There we go. And yeah, didn't hit the rim. It's going to be a violation. And Camden will bring the ball into play. And a nice catch there as Charnock's pass. As Camden literally called for help, and she got bailed out with a blocking foul. Oh, you can see the coach's reaction. Okay, so we'll come down, shoot the double bonus. And it should be Camden going to the line, number 30. I've never heard a player holler out quite like that for help when they were pinned against the sideline and double team. Marissa Bowen at the scorer's table for the Thunderbirds, getting ready to come on in the basketball game with 2:35 left in regulation. Camden, a little strong, stays at 47-38.
Let's go, Black. Rebound now.
It's Bizarro, O'Rourke, Turgeon, and Charnock. And that's a violation, and that will bring Bowen in the ball game now, and that'll be the 5 on the floor for the Thunderbirds. It's a good matchup here in this opening game for both these teams. And that's McConaughey with the basketball. Bowen will match up against her, and that's been fun to watch. And look at the speed by McConaughey with the ball. There's the running one-hander, no good off the glass, a little too strong. Rebound to O'Rourke, and I think Emmy might have actually, no, she did touch it. Okay, it's going to be Carroll taking the ball out of bounds. Megan Carroll, number 5 for Southern Maine. Stewart with the up fake, off the glass, no good. Rebound, O'Rourke on the tightrope will make the save. Has the pass tipped, comes back to her. They'll go to the floor, and jump ball will be called. It'll be Thunderbird basketball. Well, that was an adventurous rebound action right there. Bowen with Mary Kate Turgeon and Charnock in the back court. And it comes to Mary Kate, and there's those hands again. And boy, I bet she'd be a good softball player too, like a shortstop or something. Or the top to Turgeon, and she'll stop and start and carried it. She palmed it, yep. And it'll be a turnover with 2:03 left, 47-38. The U12 Thunderbird squad with the lead here. And Carroll will break the timeline, get to the elbow, work to the free throw line, get below it, running one-hander off the glass. No good. Ball tipped around. Will come down to Bowen. And she got poked in the eye, and it's an official's timeout. Yeah, and it's been I've done 4 games in the tournament, and every game's been officiated very, very well. Yeah, I think Bowen's going to be okay. She's actually going to be assisted off by Joe Pizarro, and gets a nice hand, and hopefully she'll be okay. Okay, it's going to be Thunderbird basketball. They'll have it down on this end of the floor, and there'll be Lancourt coming in, number 5, to take her spot. So Lancourt looking around, and we'll get it into Turgeon, and there's McConaughey with the steal. Had her pass knocked down. Still gets it to Richardson. Guay fouled. Oh, you know what she did so well? She took it right into the defender and turned her body to protect the ball so that she would be fouled in the act of shooting. That's just smart. And it'll stop the clock and give her 2 chances here. And we have a timeout called with 1:45 to go. Okay, and I just heard I was listening to the official. That's the last timeout taken by, last timeout Southern Maine has to call a timeout. So, okay, so the lineup looks like this. The Thunderbirds on the roster have Marissa Bowen, number 3, Courtney Lancourt, 5, Sarah Massaroni, 10, Megan Ballard, number 13, Megan Taylor, 14, Alyssa Turgeon is number 15, Mary Kate Turgeon's 20, Katrina Murphy, 22, Emily Charnock, 25, Kate Cannon, 30, Emmy O'Rourke, 33, Julia Pizarro, 43, and Rachel Wright is number 44. And it's 47-38. The Thunderbirds U12 squad with the lead. They had a 2-point lead at the halftime at 24-22. And at one point in the opening minutes, they led 12-4 as they just completely blitzed and shocked the Southern Maine squad, who quickly recovered and settled in for a good ball game. It's been a well-played game by both teams, and Guay will go to the line now, number 21, Stephanie Guay. And they need these. She'll look, eye the basket, take her time, and get it. Again, there's just a lot of time left, man. 1:45 to go, and everybody's in a double bonus. Guay's second shot, it's going to be a little too strong, and a good box out there by O'Rourke, and she'll pivot, take the dribble, and then find Charnock, who came back to get the ball. Mary Kate Turgeon now with the basketball, and whoops. Yeah, they're going to have Guay match up on her. Bowen's out. Remember, she got accidentally bumped in the eye, and that's going to be a travel or carry, whatever. Yep. And that was just kind of trouble looking right from the get-go there. So a turnover in 1:28 to go, and they're going to bring Allie Braley back in the basketball game for Southern Maine. And they'll easily get the ball in play to Guay. She will lose the basketball, but right to McConaughey. And she'll pivot literally like a ballerina on one toe there and get the ball back up top to Carroll. Carroll with the crossover to the free throw line. Carroll over the top, too tall. Yeah, McConaughey knew it too. Did everything she could do to get to the ball, and it'll be blue basketball with 1:15 to go. Well, it's all about possessions right now. Who's got the ball with the time kicking down in that lead? As you see, Charnock with the basketball kills the dribble, and we'll find Mary Kate Turgeon. She'll go baseline, put the shot up, and will roll around, not happen. Up, Pizarro got it. That could be the one that finishes up the game right there. Makes the lead at 10 with 54 seconds to go. McConaughey down, shot blocked by Pizarro. So Pizarro made the bucket at one end and then blocked the shot at the other. And that foul will be on Richardson, and that's going to be 2 shots down the other end of the floor. Wright getting set to check in for the Thunderbirds. Also, Richardson has played a great game, just fouled out. That was her 5th foul. And it's Mary Kate Turgeon that will be at the line to take the free throws. And that shot will be good. And I'll tell you what, both teams have done well from the free throw line. 15 coming in the ball games. Morgan Rennie for Southern Maine, and it's Emmy O'Rourke that will take a breather, and Wright will take her spot on the floor. And all this going on with just 48 seconds left in the game. And she'll get them both. Mary Kate Turgeon, another solid performance here. And they'll bring them back. That was Rennie that got the ball off to Braley. She'll twisting shot, left it on the front of the rim, wouldn't drop. 35 seconds to go, and Charnock being pressured by Guay in the backcourt. Killed the dribble, and her pass is going to go out of bounds. It should be black basketball. Should belong to Southern Maine, and that's what we're going to have. On the far side of the Common Avenue Gym with just 29 seconds to go. It will be a hard-fought win for the Thunderbirds U12 squad, but they will get it, and they earned it with some good ball play. Oh, Guay with a nice drive to the bucket will make it 51-41. Yeah, 12 seconds to count. Mary Kate Turgeon looking for some help. Passes over the top to Landcourt. Make the catch. Crosses the timeline. Her pass intended for Wright picked off. The buzzer, though, is going to happen in 3 seconds, 2 seconds. McConaughey, that's the ball game. And a great effort by Southern Maine, and you can see how dominating a team that the Thunderbirds are in the U12 bracket. Just very talented, well coached, and just congratulations to the coaches, officials, everybody involved. 51-41 is the final. So from the Bougiani Thunderbird tournament, Jerry Munger for Munger Vision on PEGTV.